everyone, I am Clavel Esteves from BSIT2D, and for this video, I will be going to discuss about the operating system. What is an operating system? An operating system is the most important software that runs on a computer. It manages computer memory and processes, as well as all of its software and hardware. It allows you to communicate with the computer without knowing how to speak the computer's language. Without an operating system, a computer is useless. For the types of operating system. Operating systems usually come preloaded on any computer you buy. The three most common operating systems for personal computers are Microsoft Windows, Mac OS, and Linux. For the Microsoft Windows, Microsoft created the Windows operating system in the mid-1980s. There have been many different versions of Windows, but the most recent ones are Windows 10, released in 2015, Windows 8, 2012, Windows 7, 2009, and Windows Vista 2007. Windows comes preloaded on most new PC, which helps to make it the most popular operating system in the world. For the Mac OS. Mac OS is a line of operating system created by Apple. According to StatCounter Global Stats, Mac OS users account for less than 10% of global operating system, much lower than the percentage of Windows users, more than 80%. One of the reasons for this is that Apple computers tend to be more expensive. However, many people do prefer the look and feel of Mac OS over Windows. For the Linux. Linux is a family of open source operating systems, which means they can be modified and distributed by anyone around the world. The advantage of Linux are that it's free, and there are many different distributions or versions you can choose from. According to StatCounter Global Stats, Linux users account for less than 2% of global operating system. However, most servers run Linux because it's relatively easy to customize. The function of an operating system or I/O management or input and output. I/O is an essential element for the operation of any computer. It allows the computer to interact with peripheral devices such as keyboard, mouse, terminals like modem, TV card, and NIC card, disk or tapes, CD, DVD, and floppy disk. For the command interpreter. The command interpreter reads the commands that a user types at a terminal, interprets them, and translates them into a detailed set of instructions that the computer hardware can be understand. It varies from one OS to another. Every OS must provide command interpreter of its operation. For the data management. Data management allows organizing their data into logical groupings called files. Earlier, only a few of OS provided data management, containing limited flexibility and usefulness. At present, most of the OS provides this feature. For the memory. Memory management is the function responsible for managing the computer primary memory. Memory is a large array of words or bytes, each with its own address. When the user requests to the CPU for read or write operation, OS determines the amount of memory required for the program instructions and data. For the process management. Process management is the process by which operating system manage processes, threads, enable processes to share information, protect process resources, and allocate system resources to processes that request them in a safe manner. For the device management. The device management allocates a device to a process. It finds the status of device, channels, and control units. Finds answer to questions like which process, which device, how much, and allows the device to the process I/O scheduling. Initiates the I/O operation and finally free the device when the process is completed. For the file management. The file management keeps track of all information on files. It is and opens and closes files. It finds and records the following for all files: location, size, usage, or attributes, status, and many more. For the time sharing. Time sharing management is a function of OS which involves the CPU to allocate the time to a number of users on the same computer. It is generally found in network operating system. As the number of users increases, the response time for each terminal declines. For the security. The security feature protects one users from another and the OS as a whole from all users. Its main function is to make sure that only authorized users to get access from the computer, and the users only to do things they are authorized to do. Different types of machine hardware. The hard disk, monitor, CPU, mouse, keyboard, and printer. A system architecture is the conceptual model that defines the structure, behavior, and more views of a system. An architecture description is a formal description and representation of a system, organized in a way that supports reasoning about the structures and behavior of the system.